So I'm just marking out my levels here going into retail sales. So I'm just marking out my levels here going into retail. So what I'm looking at here from an hourly perspective is there's a volume imbalance on the hourly chart over here, which I wouldn't be surprised that we attack. We came into previous week open, which was a target, and we took out a few other levels here. Remove those. So, you know, we had a big blast off on the CPI number, and there's still room to go higher on the chart for sure, but I think we have a lot of imbalances here that we might go into attack. We also have so there's two things I'm looking at here. We got a daily volume imbalance that's built right now as it stands. So if we want to keep this bullish structure going, then we could blast off on this report and potentially come back into it on Friday or next week. So if we leave this volume imbalance in place, if we do blast off, the next daily target would be up here at 21,781. And then we have a 4-hour target at 21,712. But my gut is telling me we could probably retrace today. And we'll see how the week closes overall. If we look at the weekly chart, we already hit target. So there's two things we did. We came into this previous week open, which was a target for me this week, and it happened earlier than what I thought. It happened on Tuesday, and then we came into this previous week open that we left open this week. So came into there. So basically both near-term targets have been hit already. I don't think the market is out of the woods as far as downtrend yet. So if we kind of just look from a maybe I can get another, see if I could pull up just the NQ chart. It would be better to see without all the lines. Remove drawings. Let's see. Remove drawings. All right. So if we look at the daily here real quick, like I said, next daily target would be up here. And then if we're looking to the downside, daily target would be down here. All right. Which would be this daily open, or potentially right here, which would essentially fill this imbalance on the daily. Okay. As far as symmetry wise, I wouldn't be surprised if we do see a candle up to this level here, and then potentially some type of failure on Friday, because Friday we have payroll numbers. Do we have Friday payroll numbers? No, we don't have payroll numbers. We have unemployment and retail sales at 8:30 coming out right now. Friday, no major data. But earnings season is in effect. Let's look at next week. Next week we have five minutes till unemployment numbers and retail sales. Next week we don't have a whole lot of data until Monday's going to be closed. Monday's closed due to Martin Luther King, and there is no other major data next week. I'm just scanning here one more time. No other major data. Crude oil maybe on Thursday. That's it. There's no other major data set for next week. Maybe home sales on Friday, next Friday, but nothing like major CPI or anything like that. Looking into the following week, we get more active. We got the FOMC interest rate decision next Wednesday, so that's going to be an interesting one. As always, unemployment claims, and then PCE. So next week, very quiet on news, but I think the earnings season is starting to kick off. So that's something else to keep in mind. Earnings season is kicking off here. So we'll see what we do, but those are the targets right now on the daily. Overall, like if I look at the hourly to me looks like it wants to do a little bit of a retracement here. We had a huge move up. There's a lot of imbalance in price overall over here. Look at the hourly chart. It's a lot of imbalance over here in this zone, so it's potential that we come back into that. Next hourly target would be up here as well. So basically this could either blast off or get a retracement. That's kind of what I'm seeing for today. If we look at the Mag 7 here, Microsoft looks like it could get a bit of a pullback, honestly. Let's see. So I've had the last two report directions correct, but we'll see with this one. We got 2 minutes to the report. So the options are retracement or continued pump. If we do continue the pump, this would be my next level that I'm looking at. Let me look at one more thing. Excuse me. Yeah, if you kind of zoom out just real quick, I forgot to show this. We are in a channel here. Okay, look. So we're in a bit of a downtrending channel like that. All right, so this could be earnings season, could be a catalyst to get this higher and break out of this downtrend, or we can continue touching close to the top of the channel and continuing lower. So it can kind of do one of these things, but that's what it looks like right now. Those are the two targets. The daily does look like it can continue higher. The hourly looks like it needs to break. Hourly looks like it needs a bit of a break and a bit of a downtrending move here, but the trend so far is up. I'm taking a trade right here. So target here, stop out here. Not a big reaction actually so far. So that's pretty interesting. I'm gonna lower my stop. It looks like we won't get much of a move until market open so far because it's a very, very muted reaction to this data. I like to pull up the hourly chart when we're getting news events because usually the chart will stretch up or down. So we did not see that thus far. Yeah, very, very muted reaction here. I was definitely expecting a bit of a move. Good morning, whoever's joining. Thanks for hitting a like here. So as it stands, I'm risking 150 to make 225 roughly on this trade. I'm gonna monitor this. Obviously, keep an eye on this. If it looks like we're gonna start pushing up, I'll just move my stop down and minimize my risk. But the fact that we touched previous week open, to me, for me, kind of, this could be the top of the move for this week. That would be my overall thought. Let's look at upcoming earnings. See earnings calendar. Oh, I think I gotta. Okay, accept cookies. Where are the dates? Here we go. Time. What day? Is this today? It's weird. Thursday, January 16th. So we did have some stuff already. Calendar week. I need a free account. All right, we'll try it later. Let's see. Upcoming earnings. So we are getting a down move here. So far this stop is good. What I'll likely do now is I'll drop my stop above this 1 minute candle high that we're 5 minute candle high that we're forming. So I lowered my risk down to $100. So lowered our risk there. And then I feel good with that stop, because if we take that out, then we'll trend higher up into this level up here. So excuse me. So I like that overall. Let's see upcoming earnings. Here we go. All right, let's see. So 23 companies. So let's see next week. So next week we got Netflix on the 21st. It's going to be the biggest tech there. Then we got no other major techs. Johnson & Johnson. So next week is not a tech heavy not a tech heavy earnings week. The following week we get some big ones. We get Microsoft. I love how they do that. They do Microsoft Meta earnings reports on the same date that we're getting our interest rate decision. So Apple, Google the next day, Amazon the next day. So the last week of January is going to get crazy because we got, again, FOMC federal interest rate decision on the 29th. Next week is pretty quiet in terms of tech earnings and data. Very quiet next week. So I'm going to dig more into this later. So we'll come back into the chart here. Very, very muted reaction. I wasn't expecting such a muted reaction. Look at that 30-minute chart. We got a untouched level here. Honestly, the fact that we did not drop yet, maybe a bullish sign. So I'm going to protect against this 5-minute high. That's my plan right now. I'm thinking we might not get much movement until market open. So that might be the deal here for today. Waiting until market open. If I wanted to be more conservative, this would be my first target right here. 21368. So essentially my target here is assuming that this candle, that this wick is going to stay in place and we're going to turn red on the day. So if this trade works, that would hit. Right here, this would also make the candle turn red briefly. So we'll see what we get. Good morning. Thanks for joining. So it's likely we're going to take out both sides of this wick, this top here and this bottom here. We'll see in what order it does it. There was definitely not a big reaction on this data. I was expecting a pretty sizable move right off the data report. So very, very quiet. So yeah, it looks like the move will not start until we get the open. So we still got quite a bit of time for that, at least 45 minutes to go. If I get a pop here, I'm gonna just close out this trade. But yeah, I think we're gonna take out the top of this wick and the bottom of this wick at some point. So that's gonna be a range there, in my opinion. Yeah, you got VWAP right there, so we could just gravitate back up towards that. We are trading below VWAP right now, which slightly on the more bearish side, but overall the daily trend still has potential for higher. So with this right now, I'm going to likely close this. I'm keeping close eye. Yeah, I'm gonna close this out. I'm gonna close that out because I don't like it. Well, as soon as I close it out, it started dropping. It's always nice. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna see much until the bell 9:30 open. So I think we're gonna be pretty slow. I was expecting some more action here. If we manage to get back up to the top of this 1 hour candle, I would be looking for a short again, potentially. Next target on the hourly is down here. I'm re-entering again with a stop above here and target down here. So I'm going to be risking $67 to make 160. Although again, right up here is kind of the issue that I'm looking at. I think we might want to swipe that 1 minute high there. So that alone might stop me out. Good morning, good morning. Hey PD, what's up, man? Good morning. Hope you're doing okay. I don't know if it's just a routine checkup or if you're sick, but hope you're doing well. I just saw your message. I don't know when you posted that. Good morning, everyone. Say hello in the chat. Let me know if you're trading today. We had a very non-reaction on unemployment and retail sales so far. So I was expecting to see definitely some more action here. Yeah, this is going to be very slow, guys. It's going to be slow until market open. So, or at least closer to 9:30. So maybe like 9:20 we'll start picking up. Good morning. Are you guys trading today? What do you guys got going on? So our stops basically above this 15-minute high, above this 1 minute candle high. This could go either way right now today, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised to see either scenario. There's a lot of room to the upside if this wants to continue powering forward. Something to note is we do have a gap up on QQQ here, which represents the Nasdaq. So this could be a good opportunity for them to sell this into this gap over here. So essentially this this candle hasn't, let me see where we're at. Okay, 59. So 60s. So this candle, where's my drawing tool? I always lose it. I'll put that as a favorite. So this candle may open somewhere over here. All right, so we may create another, if we create another gap up, then we have ability to come into this top here, 525 area. If we don't, then we have the ability to come into here. This area is going to be likely targeted at some point, either tomorrow or next week. So it's going to be largely dependent on what we do today. So we're going to be watching that. So like I said, we're pushing up to this 1 minute high here. My stop is slightly above that. I may get stopped out, but I'm okay with that. We're testing the 1 minute VWAP here from the downside. So we'll see what type of reaction we get here, but it's going to be pretty slow, I think, until we get closer to market open. Good morning. Thanks for joining. Just hit me in the chat, say hello. Let me know if you're trading today. Also, if you can hear me, just hit a like on the stream, so I know we got some people out there. So if we power forward here, then this candle, 30-minute candle open would be a target, and potentially up here as well, and up here as well. So those would be the next levels if we continue the upside move. So if this is your first time here, thanks for joining. One of the things that I found to be very helpful is to mark out on different time frames the candle opens that have not been retraded to. So that way, you know, if the market wants to go in that direction, it's going to start attacking those levels. Okay, these three levels. If the market does not go to those levels and we continue holding essentially below those levels, then you're going to be looking to the downside. And now you're going to start looking at what candle opens to the downside have not been retraded to. So that has been super useful to me. So I do that on the daily, the weekly, the 4-hour, the hour, the 30-minute, the 5-minute, just depending on what your time frame is for your trades. So hopefully that could be of some value to you and you can implement that in some way. So yeah, for example, this is an hour open right here. Let me just update hourly open. This one's 1 hour open as well. So these are all opening levels that have not been retraded to. So those could be in play if the market wants to go higher. If we want to go lower, then we have this 1 hour open, this 1 hour open, this one down here. So there's, you know, there's a lot of levels to the downside that we have imbalances on. So this can hold for, you know, days, weeks. I mean, it could hold. Now that we have earnings coming up, we might see a pre-run. You know, this might be like the start of the earnings run, the pre-earnings run anticipation. So so we did come into that 1 hour, the 1 minute wick there. So if we hold, you know, if this holds here, then my stop should be good. If this holds, then we're going to be looking down to this 1 minute wick over here as a potential as a potential target. So far the stop is good in place here above that 1 minute high wick, but that could get taken out very quickly, which it's only a few points away. So I'm gonna watch to see how this performs. I'm fine with getting stopped out here if that's what happens. Good morning, good morning. Thanks for joining. So we did get that little spike above that 1 minute open. Very at this point, if we do show more of a willingness to start taking out these 1 minute lows, then I think we have this 1 minute low on deck pretty good as a good target, as a first target. Then we have this 4-hour open here. We have previous day close, and then we got another 1-hour open down here. So I think there's quite a bit of levels that we can attack. But yeah, this is gonna be kind of slow until we get the market open at 9:30. Next week, very quiet. Monday's closed. Martin Luther King, and then the last week of January really ramps up pretty big. So that's gonna be huge. It's gonna be a very big end of the month activity, because we're going to have a lot of the techs report. All right, so I'm going to go into this again later, but we got a lot of the techs reporting end of the month, 29th, 30th, 31st. A lot of big heavy hitters in the Mag 7. So that's going to be very, very big. The fact that I saw this hold so far, I'm adding to this position here. And then I'm going to keep my stop there in place. I'm going to just protect it there. So now we're risking a little bit more here, and I'm staggering out my targets. So I'm going to put 2 limit buys there. I'll be right back. I gotta grab something. All right. We're back here. All right, so we got a new hourly candle about to start. This one could push higher into the next hourly open, which has been untouched at 21,506 if it wants to go bullish there and retest that area. So this could potentially stop me out if we do that here. I'm just getting ready to take this stop out here if we get tagged here. So the risk to reward on this is basically $100 risk. So we're almost, you know, we're almost stopped out here. It's pretty close. But it's basically $100 risk and about a $400 reward if this holds. So it'd be pretty incredible to see this hold. Again, I don't think we're going to get too much action until 9:30 bell, so we're just waiting here. So yeah, quiet. We're gonna be quiet. It's gonna be quiet until we get the opening bell, guys. So don't expect a whole lot right now. But yeah, last week of January is gonna be massive. I gotta start writing this down in my planner. Well, that stop loss stayed in place so far. Pretty dang close. Look at how close that got. How close was that? That was the high here was 480 with 50 cents, and my stop was at 481. So 50 cents off of getting stopped out. Again, not out of the woods yet. This could certainly still make a spike higher, but at least it backed away from this 1 minute wick high. This wick high didn't get above it. So that's so far is a good sign for this. I think honestly the clearest target right now is 21,405. It's a 60-point drop from here, so I think that could be a good play. 21,405, 1 wick low. On here would be target 50-point range down. Stop loss above. So as we go into profit, I will start lowering my stops. So you'll see I'll start protecting them. I'll start protecting this level, but I wanted to expand away from there first a little bit more, and then I'll start protecting that level. Show a chart. All right, so we did back off of that so far. This hourly is starting to reject. So the next hourly level would be right here. So we'll mark that out so you can see 1 hour open. So it would be wise to potentially take one off there. It would be wise because we can always come into that level and then use it as fuel to go higher up into this target. So it could do one of these, come down to here, and then rip on the open because this candle still has 51 minutes left. So there's plenty of time for that candle to do a little bit of a retrace and then pop back up. Overall, though, I think we do have that downside momentum. At this point, what I'll do is I'll bring one of my stops to profit. You know what? I'm going to leave this right now as is because I think bringing it here would be too close, and I want to give this a little bit of time to work here. This target I really like. I like this 1 hour target, this open 1 hour. So it's about 20 points from where we are right now. I'm getting ready to add to this. And then I'll put another order down here. Put in another stop order. Put one up here. A failure here would indicate a high probability of coming into this now. So this would be a good failure. with that, I'm gonna put two buys here, two here, and then one all the way down there. So we'll see what we get here. My stops are right around VWAP, so that might not be the best here. I would have to see a pretty big rejection off of this to get saved from stopping out here. So I would need to see you know, a failure on the 1 minute. But the hourly is pointing down to here so far. So let's see if we can hold these stops again. Looks like we might get a fast pop through these two. I'm gonna move this slightly up. We got 17 minutes till the open.
Order filled.
All right, so we did get stopped out into the VWAP bounce there.
Order filled.
And let's see if that one holds, which at this point now, the 1 hour is starting to look bullish again. So we could go up to this 1 hour open.
Order filled.
So yeah, I got stopped out there. So we'll just remove these orders for now. So we swiped the highs again over here. Swipe the hourly high. So we're set up for a really nice trade here. Once this market opens, we're set up for a nice trade. So I'm gonna stay patient here. I'll be right back. Let this play out for a little bit. Good morning. Good morning. We're just gonna wait here until market open, and then we should get some nice setups. Good morning. If you're here with me, say hello. Say hello in the chat. Let me know if you're trading today. Very slow reaction, barely reaction. So we got to see at the open what kind of action we get. So I started to be a little more diligent on writing down trade journal, like physically writing. So that's what I'm doing here. I encourage you to do that either digitally or physically. Physically writing or digitally with a trade journal application or something of the sort. You can record yourself trading. I found that recording myself trading helps me a lot because then I can re-watch it and see where I went wrong, what I did well, and that's really important. So
Order filled. Order filled.
I think we have a pretty quick scalp up to this 1 hour open here. So I'll try to take a quick one there. Got 7 minutes till the open here. See if we can get that continuation here on the hourly up to this 1 hour untouched. Again, if this holds the bullish trend, then we've got a long way to go up, guys. We got to 700s. There's a huge space right here, huge space of price action. So if we clear this 555 level, then we've got a long way to go up. What I could have done better on that last trade was just keep my original size and then protect the stop, because I was in profit about 60 bucks. So I could have at least walked away with 20 bucks instead of a loss. So that could have been done a lot better for sure. I just added into the trade and then it stopped working. So something I definitely could have done better. Kept the original size, 1 or 2 contracts, and then as we went into the green, just put a protective stop and hold on to those profits. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm actually gonna tighten this stop up a lot here. So if I get stopped out, whatever, it'll be a $5 loss.
Order filled.
All right, there we go. So all good. Good morning. We got market open in 4 minutes or so. So as I was saying, if we continue bullish, we got a long way up. If we want to retrace, then we got some levels down here at 440, 400, and 370, 360, and potentially 330 down there. And if upside, we got 578 and then like 700. So there's a big price gap up here that that has space to fill. All right, we should start getting interesting here. We got to see some movement and some volatility. I can't trade this slow stuff right now. Three minutes to open. I'm gonna use the restroom here real quick before we open up. Be right back. All right. Yeah, you don't stick to your rules. I see your initial instinct is always right. I know, right? Shit. Sometimes you're your worst enemy. But we did that hourly play. We were looking like we were gonna come into this hourly open, and we just didn't do it. So I'm cool with that. Next one would be up here, 507. Being that there's no major news tomorrow, you know, there's not the unemployment claims and the job unemployment that came in today, and the retail sales didn't do much as far as moving the market at all this morning. So I was expecting a big move, one way or the other. We did not get that. So, if we look at the 4-hour, 30 minutes left till this candle closes, we dipped below the previous 4-hour candle low, and then we stopped before getting down into the next 4-hour open candle. So, not bearish at this moment at all. And again, there's a huge trade up here into this level. So, whether we do that today, we do that tomorrow, next week. Next week, again, Monday is closed. Market is closed. All right, so we are now open. Market's open. I am looking at this wick still, 400. 404, this 1-minute low wick, that we may want to attack. Why is my hourly chart frozen? The fuck? That's crazy. My hourly chart was just straight up frozen. And we're back to VWAP here. We couldn't make it up to the 1-hour open yet. This is the first 1-minute candle of the day here, of the market open. Right there. 1-minute range of 30 points, 36-point range on the first 1-minute candle open. So right now there's no real structure for me to really work off of, in my opinion. I do think that we are going to come into this 1-minute low at some point, and below here, I think we could do it. So I'm gonna enter in here, and we're gonna target that first level. And I'm just gonna have to put a stop up here. Oh no, not I put market buy. That might have worked for me actually. Let's see. I closed it out by mistake. Made $10. $10 off of that. So we are below VWAP, slightly bearish there in my book. I'm gonna try that again. Now I got another good stop that I can put in right there. I like that a lot. This I like that a lot. Yep, got a nice clear stop loss above this wick. We got a nice clear target to this wick, potentially this 4-hour open, and potentially down to this level here too. So I like this so far.
Order filled.
I will add to it. So now we can put a new stop loss, one at break even at the minimum, and then we can trail this one. So we can basically follow this down as it goes. We should be able to stretch into it on this candle here, on this 1 minute candle. We should be able to stretch. Let's get it. Now I'm going to trail it. All right, so now I'm protected fully and I've locked in profit. I'm going to trail this more. I'm going to trail this more. Come on. All right, tag me out of one. So I'm going to take, all right, tag me out of both. So we, profit. So we got a clean $80 on that. So not too bad. Just to get our feet wet, start the day. Got very close to that wick. I still think we're gonna touch that. So there might be a re-entry opportunity here soon. We might get a re-entry opportunity here. Look, we did come into that 1 hour open that we were actually no, sorry, that wasn't the right one. See money, take money. Yep. But yeah, I mean, whenever I got wicks like this, I'm thinking we're gonna take both sides of the wick out. We took out the high. All right, we just barely couldn't get up to that 1 hour open there, which to me leads the more bearish side of the story, because we had every ability to come back up into that level and we didn't. So, that to me says something. Let's watch how we react right here at this 1 minute open where we saw the drop. That could be a re-entry point here. I am trying that with a very tight stop loss right above there. And we're going to go back for this 1 minute low again. So risking $32 to make $64. By the way, I'm going to make a video on something on how to make your profits and your trading feel more tangible, because it's just digits on a screen, and sometimes it could, I could have a $2,000, $3,000 day and you almost don't even it's like, whatever. So I heard something on a podcast, and this guy basically uses poker chips to kind of physically make it real. So when you put your risk on for the way I'm using it is, I have a banker's pile which has a lot of chips, and then I have my pile, which is my account balance, and then I'll essentially take when I put on a trade, like for example just now I'm risking $32. I put the $32 in chips on the side or in the middle, let's say, like as if I'm betting those chips. And if I'm wrong, the banker pile takes it. If I'm right, I take money from the banker pile. And then I get to see visually my account balance stack up, which to me, I really like a lot, because again, digital numbers on a screen kind of suck. I'm just going to protect that. And so break even, pretty much made $2. So break even. I don't like how that didn't get there. That should have gotten down there on that push, and we didn't. So I don't like that. We're testing this 1 minute open now as well. This could be another failure point for price. Hourly is bearish right now. The 4 hour is also going to be bearish. So this next 4 hour candle could potentially be a really big drop. But we'll see. Or we could just reverse back. We could just reverse back because the daily is still bullish. So it's not bearish yet. So yeah, so how we didn't get to this 1 minute low, maybe slightly more bullish, but I don't like this action at all right now. I don't really like this at all. My legs are stiff. Gotta move. So I'm on my standing desk right now. It's motorized, but I've found that standing does help. Sometimes when I'm sitting, it just kind of puts me to sleep a little bit. And then I have like a cushion on the floor for comfort. Because standing on like hardwood tile all day creates a lot of pressure points. So that's why I put that stop loss in place, because this didn't fail completely down. Big move, 50 points from this low. Back to VWAP again. Are we gonna push to this 1 hour open now? Because we got 19 minutes left. Be very interested to see that if we do or not. This was okay. Let me let's just so we're at the 1 minute low opening range. Now we're looking like a bear trap. We're looking like a bear trap. So open, drop, retrace, and then pop. So far it looks like a bear trap. But there's so much price imbalance. Well, there's a lot of price imbalance to the upside and the downside right now. So that's kind of where we're at. We're like in the middle of the two imbalances. Being that the daily's bullish, we kind of have to lean a little more bullish until proven otherwise. Proven otherwise would be at least a start and a breakdown of these lows here. So until that happens, we're neutral to bullish right now. But I don't like the long off of this 4 hour chart at all. I don't like this at all. We could be making our third attempt at hitting that 1 minute low wick. We are below the 1 minute opening range, rejected at VWAP. But a lot of games can be played. A lot of games can be played here. Yeah, Zavalero, that is definitely a challenge for me, if we're being honest, and I always want to be honest. Definitely one of my biggest hurdles, because there are days where. So let's start from here. The days that I am disciplined are the days that I wake up early. I'm not rushing. If the market opens at 9:30 Eastern my time, I'm not waking up at at 9 o'clock and then jumping on the screens and then, oh shit, I missed a move. Oh, I got to chase it. You know, those types of things. So waking up early, having a good start to the day, whether that be breakfast, a workout, whether it be, you know, just getting outside. Those are all things that help me to be disciplined when I start my day and without rush. So we did real quick. We did reject this 1 minute low opening range.
Order
I'm gonna get in with a starter here because I think we could stretch lower into previous day close over here. So let's see if we get that push, potentially even to this 1 hour open. So let's see if we can get this push. Look at us just like barely touching this so far. I think we are gonna smash that, but let's see. This rejection here so far a good sign for the downside. Stop loss is gonna have to be kind of wide here. So it's not the best risk to reward, but I think we have the momentum in our favor right now. So I do like it for that. Let's put it up here. So I want to see this 1 minute candle close first. So this is a little bit like a 1-to-1 risk reward on here because actually it's 2-to-1 because I like the momentum that we're seeing here so far. So we're risking about $30 to make 70. So there goes the 1 minute low that I was preaching about since earlier today. Right? So we blew through that right now. We're touching this 4 hour open. This 4 hour this 1 hour open would be the next target along with this previous day close. So we'll see if we get it. I gotta protect this here. I'm gonna protect this real close. So I'm only risking $15 now to make 70, to make 75. So I'm only risking 15 now. And I'm using my poker chips to physically feel the risk that I'm putting on. So I love this $15 risk for a $70, $75 trade. Love that risk all day.
Order filled.
And I'm gonna add to this, and I'm putting my second order right at this 1 hour open because I think we're gonna take both of those out. My next stop loss kind of tight. I could put it right here at break even, but I think we're very close to stop out there. So I'm gonna keep them. I'm gonna keep them right here. But yeah, I think regarding the discipline piece, I really think it's all about how you start your day, and really structure your mind to say, I'm gonna be patient today. 75, 85, 90. Yeah. All right. Cool. Because when you start your day rushed, you rush your trades. It's really what it comes down to. And even here, this is a time where I would typically take more risk than what I'm taking right now. So here, look, now we're going to move our stop to 1 to break even, and this one a little bit lower. All right, so boom, we've locked in the trade. We're not going to lose on this trade. One contract done. All right, we filled that. Now, the next one I'll keep, because I want to give this some more room, I'm going to keep the stop loss up here. because I don't want to get stopped out, because I think we are to come into this 1 hour open right now. So we should fill this shortly. Now I could trail it. I'll trail it now. Above this 1 minute that's forming right now. Hopefully you don't, come on, don't tag me out. I'll put it in break even. Come on, don't get me out. Don't do it, bastards. All right, well, that was profitable. So so we're back in the green. We're really chipping away today. Taking it very slow. Not rushing this at all. But that right there, you can make your day. Like normally I'll take 3 to 5 contracts, sometimes more. But right there you can literally just make your day. Because that was clean. That was very clean. I like that a lot. So that was $76. So I'm going to take $76 from the bank over here and continue to stack my chips up. So yeah, do you want to see my my chip stack? My chip stack? Just if you say yes, I'll show you. Otherwise, I'm not gonna waste my time if nobody's listening there. So I don't know if Zevaliro's still there, but got my little chip stack over here, which is pretty cool. But yeah, it's the same way. And for discipline wise, I think setting some times to trade is important too. Like, all right, I'm gonna trade the open till 11 o'clock, 11:30, and be done. 10 to 11 or 2 to 3. What's up, Clark? We're doing good, man. We're taking it easy, taking it pretty slow, taking some little micro trades here. Nothing too crazy here. We got the 4-hour candle about to close bearish. All right, so the next opening candle on the 4-hour could potentially be a pretty big move to the downside, but we shall see, right? But here, so we touched previous day close, okay? Right here. That was one of my short targets in addition to this one. I'm gonna remove this, but there's a lot of stuff below us. We have a volume imbalance here on the 1 hour at 323, so that's 70 points lower. We're looking like we could have a measured move, right? Sell off here, maybe a little bit of a bear flag and another drop on the 1 minute. 4-hour again, like I said, is about to close bearish below previous 4-hour candle. So this could trigger an additional follow-through candle to the downside. If we look at the daily, we have a very long wick to the upside. So we gotta watch out to see if the market is just doing a fake out and that we retrace this whole move back to the upside and turn green again. So that's a potential. The other potential is that we do flip this daily candle red and we start to work through the imbalances that we left open yesterday. So that's why I'm not really taking any huge size yet or larger size yet, because I do want to see something clear. On the Qs here, right? The Qs gapped up, came lower, came into the previous day close. Now we're forming a little bit of a wick. If we really want to go bullish, then we could come up to here, potentially up to here. If we want to go bearish, I have this zone drawn here, which is basically this price gap on the Qs. So this, I was saying, potentially come into play today, if not tomorrow, or early next week. But I think this gap will come into play at some point because there's a lot of price imbalance that we left down below us. So could be rejecting this. I'm going to take the, I'm going to re-enter the short. I like this volume, this 1 hour. Let me show you on here. And we could get a little spike into the 4 hour open. So, but there's a volume imbalance right here on the 1 hour. So this candle separation from the close to the open is a volume imbalance. So this would be a valid target. So that's where I'm putting my target. All right. So that's a 70-point move. Under that, we got down here 275, 276, something like that. Guys, thanks for liking the stream. Appreciate you. Also, chats here. Thanks for chatting with me. Xavier Lero, do you have a daily target for wins and daily loss target? So the daily, my personal daily profit goal is going to be somewhere around 1,500, because you know I've had some pretty large days trading futures, but you know when you push size over and over again, you know there's times where you're going to be wrong, and if you're not managing your risk, which sometimes you break your rules because you're like, oh, let me give it a little more time. You do that with too much size, and you you know you took a large loss that you shouldn't have. So I usually go for around 1,000 to 1,500, because you could build on that. You know, you do that every day. Now, daily loss limit is going to depend on my account size. Right now, I'm having it at 500. So that's, you know, again, based on your account size, in my opinion, you should have that set. So, you know, if you have like a 10,000 account balance, then maybe put your daily loss limit at 1,000, which 10% could still be pretty high, but it really depends on, you know, how you trade. You know, sometimes you need to go into a little bit of drawdown in order to catch the move that you're looking for. So I'm not afraid of drawdown when I have a decent account balance. When my account balance is tight, then you got to play accordingly and play tight. So my stop, well, we got the open coming in a minute here. There's an imbalance up here on the 1 minute, which I think we might just leave that open. That might just stay open, but I'm going to have to put my stop for right now until this candle opens. I'm going to put it up here. And so the risk to reward right now is a little better than 1-to-1, but as this candle opens, I'm just giving this room in case it wants to do a pop, and then I'm going to adjust the stop. So because we do get the new candle in 2 minutes or so. So risking for right now. All right, so new candle incoming in 2 minutes and 15 seconds. But great questions, man. Honestly, Xavier Lero, I think that's every trader's struggle overall. because it's so accessible. Trading is just so easy to do. Press the button anywhere you are, phone, plane, wherever you are. I think that's every trader's struggle after the learning phase of after like you understand your stop losses, your your candlesticks, um, you know all that stuff. Once you figure that part out, then it's just managing yourself. Is the greatest challenge. So that's why I implemented the the poker chip idea, right? So that I can have a physical representation of what I'm risking and what I'm making. So I heard that on a podcast on trading, was it Titans of Trading or something like that? Um, and I absolutely loved it. I was like, this is definitely um, yeah. I'm gonna actually make a video of that. You're absolutely right. I was gonna do a bit longer of a video, but maybe I could do two. I could do a short video because people's attention spans nowadays are just way too short. So I'm gonna make a note of that. Poker chip stack, short and long video, because I love it, dude. Like, so there's so many trading podcasts out there, right? That you see it's like the title's like, oh, trader, uh, ex Uber driver makes $1 million trading profit, blah 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 blah, right? And then some of them don't really give any real value, and it's just kind of like the same like rags to riches kind of story. And it's like, yeah, it inspires you. There's inspiration in there, very very important to have. But what tangible things can you do with that information? Okay, 10 a.m. candle opened, so that was the reaction I was looking for, just a fast move down, which is confirming the bearish piece. I'm gonna trail this tight only because we're in profit, and I don't want to get caught in some type of spike back in the other direction, even it be temporary. So we're gonna protect our stop. So now we're completely in the green. We're locking in at least $51, and our profit target's at 143. So hopefully we don't get stopped out again, and we run to this target pretty quickly. So this is looking good. We could trail our stop a little bit more if we want to. So we're locking in $57 here. So remember, I called this out earlier. I called this out a lot earlier today, 323. This is almost, there are no guarantees, but this is almost guaranteed to touch. Price action is telling me so. So we'll watch and see if this happens before I get stopped out. So that was a very nice reaction, and that's exactly what I wanted to see. The new 10 a.m. candle off to the races to the downside. And that way I could adjust my stop. So I just didn't want to get caught in a little shallow pop that stops me out and then drops. So now, being that there's no wick up here, all right, you see there's no wick up here. I don't like that because we see, so that's fine. We typically like to come back 1 hour open, no wick. So I like to notate if we don't have a wick on there. Because we'll typically come up and create a wick. Thanks, made profit doing challenge account. Oh, cool, Mohammed. Nice. Guys, just keep in mind here, this is me trading. This is entertainment / education / watching, a dude that's been doing this for a long time and is still on his journey. This journey like never ends. This is not something that you arrive. You don't arrive really. You got to continue pushing. So this is not This is not a signals to buy or sell at all. I'm not here as a financial advisor. I'm not here as anything of that sort. So there is a disclaimer in the description of the video as well. So I just always have to say that. So now I'm going to try that short again. And I like that target again because we got the wick up on the 1 hour chart. Yes, we could potentially, just turn bullish out of nowhere again, but I don't think so. Thanks, Xaviero. I appreciate that, man. I really do. It's nice to be on live, man. It really is. I'm taking my chips from the banker right now. Taking $58 from the banker right now. I'll gladly take some more chips. All right, we'll organize those later. But I'll show you guys the chip stack in a minute once this trade plays out. But nice job, Mohammed. Glad you made some profit there. Are you trading on Top Step, Mohammed? And yeah, man, trading could be very lonely, Xaviero. So being on a live with others or being in a Discord community definitely helps to just have different perspectives on price and what it's doing. There's plenty of times where someone will share a perspective that I wouldn't have considered. Like, let's say I didn't know that there was a big earnings coming up in 2 weeks, or FOMC meeting. Usually I'm always on top of those, but sometimes there's things that you just didn't see, and having a team or a community around you can absolutely help to keep yourself in check a little bit more. Tradeify. Okay, I've never heard of Tradeify, but have you been using them for a while? What's your experience with them so far? Have you gotten funded account, taken payouts? What does that look like for you? And how long have you been trading? I guess just a couple questions you can share if you're open to it. But guys, since you guys have since you guys are active here with me, I'm going to share. I always forget how to do this. How do I share this? That's so stupid. I literally always forget. Invite. There we go. So this link is going to expire in an hour. So if you have Discord and you want to, okay, cool. All right, man. Well, good luck, bro. I don't know if this works. Does this work? Doesn't look like that even worked. Let's see if I could try this again. Invite people. I don't want it hidden. How do I get the link? It's so stupid. Let me see if I can get this link. There we go. It's annoying, but here we go. All right, so I'm gonna share this Discord link with you guys since you guys have been vibing with me. Feel free to hop in. Sometimes it gets quiet, sometimes it's active. So, but I'll always shout out whenever I'm hopping on a live and stuff. This upcoming month, I'm gonna be live a lot less. I've got a lot of work-related things coming up, so I'm gonna be live quite a bit less, but I will still be sharing charts, ideas, and price action. So, yeah. So let's see. So X just joined. Perfect. Let me put you in here as access. So you're all set there, so you can see all the channels. We usually talk main lounge about news and like trading room, obviously about trading. There's a cool little thing here, trading reminders, which honestly I love coming to here And I mean, there's like hundreds of them. So very good mindset related stuff there. So feel free to browse around there. But welcome, X. Good to have you. Oh, nice. Congrats, Mohammed. Very, very good. Always good to see you passing the combines. So, all right. So I didn't put any stop loss on this, right, guys? We've been kind of talking. So let's dive back into this here, because this is how it starts. You kind of like get real lax, and then by the time you know it, you're like, oh fuck, this just went completely against me. I like that we're swiping these highs right here. All right, let me just do this better. I like that we're swiping these highs. We swiped this high too, so I like that. That could open up the next drop. So we'll see what we get here. Okay, so now that we put this high in, I'm gonna have to put my stop loss in up here. I just have to, because I don't like this risk to reward now, because I was sleeping on it while it was down here. So I might just give back what I just made. So we're gonna push, yeah, we're gonna keep it there, because there's a 1 minute open up here, which we might want to reach to at 442. So let's see what we get. Hopefully this stop stays in place, and we could do the boogie down into this volume imbalance on the hourly. So remember I was saying, I pointed out there was no wick on the hourly chart, and we generally like to put in wicks. So that was what kind of cued me to put the stop loss in and tighten it up, because I didn't want to get caught in this bounce. So something to note, when you do see those candles, especially like the higher time frame ones that don't have wicks, just be careful. It doesn't always mean that it's going to come back, but it's definitely possible. So we are getting a good rejection so far. So there's a 15-point rejection. Stop loss is staying in place so far, so I like that. I'm going to add to this here. I'm going to add another buy order down here at the 1 hour volume imbalance that I've been looking at 32350. So then we're going to put another stop somewhere in the middle of this wick. So we got protection in the middle of the wick, and then the top of this wick. So let's see what we're risking in total. Total risk is about $100, about $115 or so. And then total profit's gonna be 280. So risking 120 around there, 115, 120 to make 280. That's better than, a little better than 2-to-1 risk reward. So I like that, because we have these 1 minute highs in place. We're starting to reject that 1 minute low wick that we used earlier as a target. Remember this low wick that I was talking about? Now we're starting to reject there. See what I mean? So that does give some more confluence and a bit more, the odds are in your favor here on the short. So now I'm gonna bring my stop loss down even more. All right. And then if we get another extension, I'm gonna put this to break even. All right, so now we're risking only about $70. All right, so I'm gonna take my chips back. Okay, look, let's move our stop. Boom, move our stop into break even. All right, one contract will be break even. So now we're risking $20. All right, so now we're risking $20. Let's say 25. So I'll put a 25 chip on the table for the risk management here. Actually, we're pretty much at break even, because if we get stopped out of here, that'll be profit. We get stopped out of here, that'll be a loss. So it's pretty much a break even trade. So we got break even trade to make 280. That's beautiful trade right there. I love that. Like this is me for right now. I feel like I'm trading well. Like this is good. We're looking at this the right way. I'm not using too much size, too much risk. So far, I'm happy with the way that we're trading this. So now we wait. Trades on. Hands off. Watch the fireworks. Do you guys like seeing that? The trade management there? Is that helpful? How we're moving the stops, protecting against the 1 minute highs and all that stuff. Does that help you? So if we get another extension, I'm gonna move this the next stop loss down. Absolutely, definitely thank you guys. That's awesome. I love that. All right, so extend past here. Now we're gonna move the stop loss there. Boom. So now we have a free trade, a profitable trade. The only thing that we might maybe want to come back to pop is right into this 1 minute open potential. But I think the momentum is pushing us pretty quickly to the downside. But that would be a potential there. So maybe I stop out of one. But that's okay if we do. So let's mark that out here. 1 minute open. Okay, so I mark out all the untouched candles where we open. All right. So now we're gonna protect this more. We're probably gonna get stopped out of one of these. Okay. Boom. All right, so stopped out of that one. I am fine with that. So I'm going to adjust this order to be one contract. So now we've locked in profit 100%. There's no losing on this trade at all. All right, we cannot lose here. Whatever happens, if this stops me out, cool. I'm still don't lose. All right, so we're stopped out. So, we took another $60. And I'm writing this all down in my trade journal as well. And I think this is really helping me out a lot to really visualize it and protect my gains. So we're going to take another $61 from the banker here. And we'll take our chips back. All right, so that was a nice trade, guys. That was a nice trade. And I think we could fail again here. Okay, so I think we could fail again, and not getting above these 1 minute highs would confirm that. I like this entry again, putting my stop above here, and we're going back to our target over here. All right. So I like that again. I like this a lot. So we got $33 risk. So let's throw our $33 in the pot here. Oh, got stopped out. All right, so they're gonna take my 30 bucks real quick. They took that real quick. Look, look at the 1 minute candle. It never closed. Right, so I was entering in, and that never closed. Anyways, we're coming back into this 1 minute wick, the one that we came down from. All right, so we're giving the bank 34 chips. We'll give them 34 chips over here. All right, you can have that back for now. I'll come back for my money later. So this could be the next rejection. All right, this could be the next rejection. if we want to go bullish, we could pull up into this 1 minute open that's untouched. So I'm gonna keep my mind open to that. We did make a higher low on the 1 minute here. So right here is a higher low compared to this one. This is a higher high compared to these. So we could be building one of these. Okay, something to keep in mind. So we're gonna watch this. But that was interesting because that 1 minute had not closed yet, and then it went zoop, and it closed all the way back up to the where it opened previous, or where it closed previously. So that one definitely caught me. That was like a nice, it caught me. So that's where, like, if you take too much risk on those trades, that's like boom, $500 gone, like fast. You know what I mean? So those are the moments where you got to be careful. And just sizing down. Oh, Mohammed, the one thing that I could tell you that should help your trading is trading micro contracts. You can scale in and out of micros a lot easier than you can the minis. So you could take 10 micro contracts versus one mini contract, and you can really manage your risk a whole lot better than if you just went all in on minis, because those are very unforgiving. You will blow accounts very quickly by trading minis. So are you trading minis, or to follow up with that, or were you trading minis to pass, or were you trading micros, or what were you doing there? But yeah, honestly, I would much rather have, if I want to trade 2 minis, I'd much rather have 20 micros on, because I could scale out 555. All right, perfect. Yeah, so you already know. Yeah, stay away from minis. If you want to take 2 minis, take 20 micros, scale out 555, or 3333, whatever, however you want to do it, type of thing. But yeah, so I mean, let's see what else we have. So top step traders are 61% long, 39% short. I don't like being long when everyone else is long, for the most part. So it doesn't I don't base my trade decision on that. I just like to see what's going on. It's interesting because more people are short the ES than they are the Nasdaq right now. And then again, I haven't looked at the ES, so I'm not sure what that looks like right now. So let's take a quick look. All right, yeah, so same exact look as NQ. So NQ and ES are moving in sync today. There are days where one lags the other and all that stuff. I'm gonna put, so we got a 1 hour open up here, untouched opening candle up here. So like I said, if we go bullish, then you start looking up to those untouched candlesticks. I don't like this at all. I really don't. I don't like this at all. What I want to see is a violent move to the downside on this hourly candle. I want to see this flip completely red and attack this volume imbalance. That's what I want to see. This could be the start of that failure again. We're gonna try it with a stop above here again. I'm gonna try that again. So I got a 15, 16 point stop, target back down here, as I said, 323s, 324. Mohammed, I don't know what the drawdown is on that account. What's your max risk on a 300K account? What is your maximum that you can lose when you first open the account? If you could tell me that, I can give you a little bit better suggestion. $7,500. Okay. So, first of all, so I've taken payouts before. I've blown a bunch of combines. I've blown a bunch of funded XFAs, they call them in Top Step. And I've taken money out of Top Step. So a decent amount. Okay. So the first thing you want to do is really focus on building up your cushion on your capital. So, you know, you want to be as conservative as possible with 7,500 in risk. To be conservative, if you're being conservative, 3 micros to start and start building a cushion in the account, right? First start building the cushion. And then once you have, let's say 10, 15,000 in your actual balance that you're in profit, then you could start scaling that up to 5, 7, 10 micros, that type of thing. But the worst thing is to go into a funded account and then blow it really quickly. So, you know, there's two strategies. You can basically go for a home run as soon as you start because you have 7,500 in risk, and either hit it or not, do well or not, or like, you know, take a lot of risk and do well or not. Or you could play conservative until you start creating a balance for yourself. And if you've never taken a payout before, then being more conservative is gonna create good habits, and the good habits are gonna pay you over the long term. So that's my advice. I would honestly start with like 3 micros, not more than that, because with 3 micros you could do some good trades. Our stop loss stayed in place here, which is pretty incredible. Let's see if that holds. If it holds, I think we have a really clear shot down to this level. Yeah, no problem, Mohammed. I hope that's helpful. It's really all on you. You're the boss, you know what I mean? That's how it is. You're the boss of the account. And that's sometimes the hardest thing, is to have no rules, well, except for the ones that they set for you, but to have no one looking over your shoulder and telling you don't trade large or don't take too much risk. It really is on you. So now that you're at the funded level, do everything in your power to fucking protect it, bro. Just protect it. Don't get crazy. Build your profit. Because with 7,500 risk on 3 micros, you could be wrong quite a bit, you know, and you could still do and still not lose your whole account. You know what I mean? So that's really the goal, is pick a size that and not only that, forget what I just said, right? What makes you comfortable? Right? What makes you comfortable? That's really important when we're talking about trading strategies, or, you know, what kind of risk you should put on. It's like, what makes you comfortable? Like, if you take 5 minis, or sorry, like 5 micros or 10 micros, and you feel uncomfortable and you're like, oh shit, you're really nervous, right? It's too much size, period, end of story. You got to lower the risk, cut it in half or more than half. That's like the ultimate tell. Like right now, I don't give a shit what happens in this trade. It's 1 micro. If I lose, I'm losing what, 40 bucks? Let's see, what's my risk here? I got to update here. $42 risk. So let me throw my money over here into the pot. So we got $42 risk, all right? $42 risk, 35, 40, $42, all right? So I'm making this tangible, and I'm putting $42 in chips, and I'm betting that, okay? And now my upside on that is 143. So now we're looking at close to 4 to 1, 5 to 1 ratio. I love that. Great trade. I'll risk $40 to make $140 any day of the week, right? So it's almost a 4-to-1 ratio. So, but again, I have one contract, so I could just walk away right now. I could just walk away and that's it. Like, I'm good. I don't care because it's one micro. I'll lose 40 bucks. Oh well. Like, it's not gonna affect me. So the answer to that question is yes, there is a technical answer that you should probably stick to. But the real answer is what makes you uncomfortable. If you're in a trade and I mean, it happens to me still. If you're in a trade, you're in too much risk, you're like this. You're like, fuck. You're like, oh my God, every little movement is stressing you the fuck out. And, you know, you'll get stopped out too soon because you'll have too close of a stop. You won't let the trade work. You know, all that stuff is important. So as soon as you feel yourself nervous, you have too much risk. Done. And as you grow, your risk tolerance is going to go up. I mean, there were days where I was down 3-4K, came back and had a 15K plus day, right? Because I was still operating under my comfort, right? I still had a plan. I was still operating under my comfort. So, you know, that comfort level will change along with your account balance. So just to harp on that one more time, once you start that funded account, and if you go too far negative too quickly, you're going to feel like you have to risk more to get back to break even. And that's where you blow the account, period. You end up, all right, yeah, I got to take more risk because I got to get back to break even so I can take a payout. Right there, you're done. That's literally, you've given it up. So number one goal for you is don't let that account go negative much, right? So 7,500, don't go more than $500 red. You know, if you do, then you have to take it a little slower. You know, so that's my best advice, because I've gone through the heartache of building up a funded account, taking payouts, being in a good spot, then blowing it, and then having to do the combine, the test evaluation again, and then blah blah blah. It's a fucking pain in the ass. I'm currently going through it right now, actually. That's why I'm trading this combine. So, you know, it's and you could see. I mean, I think I'm a pretty good trader. I'm very good with levels. I know that for sure. But the discipline piece sometimes is lacking. So let's work on that discipline here, and we'll put our stop loss into protective mode. So we have secured a 2 points on the trade, so we won't go negative. Okay, so now we have good risk management. Speaking of that, and now we could just sit back and let this trade operate. All right, and we got a measured move here. So measured moves are when you see. Let's see if I can find it. I always lose it. I'm too slow. Where is it? Where's the price one? I always have trouble finding it. I'm going to put it in. Bro, why is this never... Why can I never find this? Arrow. Long, short, bars, pattern. Here we go. Price range. I had it. Okay. So price range here, 44-point drop. If and when this next price drop starts, then, you know, we could see another wave of about 45 points to the downside. All right. So this is a bear flag essentially that's forming. Yeah, no problem, Mohammed. No problem, man. So we have potential sell pressure, like a wave here to the downside. So sometimes I like to just look and see how much of a drop it was and then kind of measure that out. But we got our stop loss in, so we'll take it. We'll take the stop out if it hits us here. because we are, there is a 1 minute open right there. So, all right, so we took the stop. Took home $2, baby. $2 green on that. I'll take that from the bank. Take my $2. See, we were up a little bit more, but it's all good. And that's it. That's literally it, man. Like, if I just trade like this all the time, and then obviously I'll size up more. I'm playing very, very safe and conservative right now. But you know, trading like this, real tight, real disciplined, you can't hurt yourself. You know, you can't hurt your account. You just be disciplined. And that's the hardest thing to do. All right, again, we got another entry. Jesus, it really wants me to get in this. Again, we're going to stop out above here. All right, this time I'm adding some more size. All right, I'm adding some more size this time. All right, I'm going in on size here. Stops right there. So let's see if I don't I'm gonna manage this stop now. All right, I'm gonna keep that tight because I don't wanna take a big loss. And I'll stagger them sometimes like this. All right, as soon as this goes into profit, I'm gonna extend my stop losses too. So I'll drag these down if we get this extension. Come on, let's just do it. I know you want to get down there. I know you want to do it. Come on. All right, stopped out on 1. Yep, and that was a 40-point move, by the way. So it popped a lot higher than what I expected, but we got a 40-point down move. We got a 40-point up move, and then another 40-point down move within a few minutes. So you see what I mean about like measuring out those price moves? Sometimes that's helpful, just to see what the measured move potential is. I gotta protect this again. I'm not getting caught in some bullshit here. This would be the next level that I could attack if it wants to. It's 1 minute open, so I don't want to stick around to feel that. So stops in place here. All right, we're risking 75. 75 for 265 profit if this goes straight to target. So 75 to 265 in profit. And now I'm gonna protect it. Let's not get lax here. Let's not just take it easy and take this for granted here. So we're gonna start managing this trade. Yeah, I'll put one at break even. I'm gonna put 2 at break even. And this next one I'm gonna trail. So I want to see where this 1 minute closes. I hope we don't pop back up to here. I'm gonna have to give this more room. Yeah, I'm gonna give this more room because we could pop up into this 1 minute open here. That's untouched. Hopefully we leave it open and we don't touch it. That would be a better bearish sign here. Okay, see, we came up, touched the 1 minute open. Now I want to see shit, bam. See it get smacked down. Come on. Let's see it get smacked down. No, let's go down. Let's go down. Come on, baby. Smack it down. Come on. Don't get me out. Come on. Let's go. Smack it down on this candle. Motherfucker.
Order filled.
Bastards, man. This is a hard day, man. So this is the type of environment now. So this is when I realized that the environment is tough. All right? Because price is not running to the targets in a clean fashion. And look at where we came up to. This 1 minute open that I was talking about before. Right? So again, are we going to create another lower high? Are we going to do another lower high here? Okay. All right. Is that what we're doing here? So this is when I know that the price action is tough. Guys, thanks for hopping on. Whoever's on here, please just give a like or say hello in the chat. Let me know you're still rocking with me here. But we gave up 70 something bucks. Let's see, 136. We give up 68 bucks. So we'll give the bank over here. Give the bank over here 68 bucks. So now we're getting a bit of a trend breakout on this 1 minute. There's another 1 minute open up here. But yeah, this price action now, this doesn't fit my trading style. This price action does not fit my trading style. Look at all this shit. The only thing that I could say from what I'm seeing is that we're holding previous day close levels right now. That's the only thing that I can really say with what I'm seeing as notable. 19 minutes in this hourly candle left. I think you got to stick to your break evens no matter what. Yeah, right? That's what got me there. That's exactly what got me there, because I wouldn't have given up any profit, or maybe 10 15 bucks. So yeah, that once you're in the profit, hit the break even for the most part, or let it extend a little further away and then push into break even. So I definitely see what you're saying. At the same time, it's this environment today, being that actually, and here's another good point that I realized. Mohammed, see you tomorrow, man. Thanks for hopping on, bro. Did you get on the Discord? I don't know if you have Discord, but I shared the link in the chat. So if you want to hop in, just scroll up. The links in there. But yeah, this type of environment, being that we didn't get a big range on the data, and that's coming to me now. We didn't get a big range on the data. Typically, we'll get big ranges on unemployment, on jobless claims and stuff like that. Being that we did not, is kind of already saying choppy day, right? It kind of already shows us, okay, choppy day. So, that's where we at. See, this thing keeps telling me that it wants to get down to this volume imbalance. It's gonna do it. It's gonna fucking do it. Look at this hourly. 18 minutes left on this hourly.
Order filled.
I will add to the short if we get up here. I will add to the short. Come on, give us a 323, 324. We're showing all the right signs. I mean, it's, all the right signs are there to get the move. We're just not getting the follow through. So this will be my last attempt, and then I'm gonna close out the stream. So let's see what we get out of here. Okay, we got it right at the 1 minute wick, very close. The way that we're trading could get stopped out again, but we're going to protect it. All right, Mohammed, I'll keep an eye out for you so I can give you access to see everything.
Order filled.
All right, stopped out again. They want to keep that short, so. $8. It was like $8. Yeah, fucking Chop City today, man. This is not giving me clean price action at all. We keep messing around here at the previous day close. This 1 hour open, let me remove that. We keep rejecting this 1 minute low wick that we targeted earlier. Untouched 1 minute here. Another one here. Yeah, this is Chop City. And then it's gonna make the move. This is a good sell. This could give a good extension down here. Price action reverse there. Had a pop, had a drop. Yeah, no, today's the day where makes you miserable. What I learned in the last 2 weeks is that I don't take small profits, but the market takes it from me. Then they add up. So I gotta be better about grabbing every dollar. See money, take money. I learned from you. Yeah, bro. Facts. Yeah, the little ones can add up for sure. They could definitely add up. Yeah, dude, in a non-choppy environment, we're coming straight down into this level. Like, pop, failed, sell pressure back down. Like, that would be just a normal trading environment. This is just painful. This is definitely painful. So the hour is coming to a close. So this could be the moment where it decides to go for it into the end of the hourly candle. Speaking from time and price perspective, but the way that we're trading, it's not high probabilities right now. This is all chop. We almost got down to it down here on that original trade. Popped, looked like we want to go back down. Popped again, looked like we want to go back down. So it's just been not clean. Not clean at all.
Order filled.
This motherfucker making me get back in. Making me get back in. It's telling me to get back in. All right, so that's it. I just have to go with what it's telling me. It's telling me to get back in. 12 minutes left on this hourly candle. I might just want it to wait till the end of the candle. But it's telling me to get back in. That's what it's saying.
Order filled.
Come on, give it to us. Give it to us this time. Come on. Let's do our due diligence and protect this. All right, let's protect this. Now we protected it. But can you not stop us out this time and just go? Like, you want this price. That's it. This is the next price. Right there. All right, look at the hourly. This is the next price. Come on.
Order filled.
Get us out again on 1.
Order
Got us out again on 2. Fucking bullshit ass price action. Took $9 home. Making less than minimum wage today. Took $9. Let's take our chips. Put them in a pile. Does it cost per pip change based on the time frame? No. No. The time frame, we're just looking. We're just looking at the candles, that's all. It's just perspective. Time frame doesn't matter, it's all price. By the way, are you watching on a computer, tablet, phone, TV? What's your setup? Because I know I've watched some of my videos back, and I'm just curious as to like how much you can actually see based on your screen. All right, look, price void right here. Okay, price void right here. Price voids tend to be filled. Touching previous day close once again.
Order filled.
I'm going in again for the short. I like this. I like this a little better now. Off of that pop. Coming into the end of this 1 hour candle and 9 minutes. So ideally, I would want to see it get down there before the end of this hourly candle. That would be the ideal situation, but price is not acting very clean here. All right, we touched this 1 minute open. All right, so I'm gonna remove that. There's one more up here. And one more up here. We're making lower highs, lower lows pretty much. So both to I have audio on my phone and a tab on my PC because of work. I don't think for this. Oh, I see. Yeah, you know what I could do too though? I should have it like this. Where's the... I should have it like that. That's better. I forget to do that. Because it eliminates all the stupid web browser tabs at the top. Seven minutes till the close of this 1 hour candle. Let's see how this thing closes. Oh, my battery just died. Looks like. See if I could change it. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I just noticed that it should be back online here shortly. Hasn't updated on the stream yet. All right, cool. Yep, I see it. Thanks so much, X. Appreciate that. Yeah, this has been a chop fest of a session. That void is still open. So expect to come back into that at some point. If I want to go like full scalper mode, I can do like one of these and put a buy order right in the middle there. Although I might have to sit through some more upside. This is one of those days where like the move's gonna come like at 12 o'clock noon, or maybe like 2 o'clock, 2 p.m. Like it's just I'm being stubborn now because I have a strong intuition that this level's gonna hit, but I'm being a bit stubborn and just trying it over and over. When how many times do we fail it? Like 3 or 4 times. So I got risk to up here actually, which is another 20 points higher. So 4 minutes till this candle closes. I'm putting both my orders in this and that's it. Today's not. Just don't overtrade on account of us. Your perspective is wired here. Thanks, X. I appreciate that, man. That's huge. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just target this little 1 minute void that we got up here, that we got down here, and then I'm gonna just wrap it up. 3 minutes till the end of this 1 hour candle. Look at that, 1 minute open, back to that level. There's one up here. Yeah, look at this. You know, it's basically lower highs all across the board. Lower high. This was these are all essentially higher than this one, which is interesting. But this is just like classic classic chop day. Chop day. Choppy day. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And that was a bull flag right there. 1 minute push up, retracement, another 1 minute push up. You see how those 1 minute opens come into play? Chart looking like Fruit Ninja. Yeah, this is wild. I'm gonna, let's see, previous day closes right there. 1 hour candle closing in 1 minute and 40 seconds. I really wanted this level, didn't it? That's nuts. Just gotta smile. Okay, we touched it. We got to it again. That's amazing. Back to VWAP here. 45 seconds so this next candle opens. You're really gonna just run like that? Oh shit. That's so funny. It just leaves this void over here. And that's it. Just goes. Let's see. Let me make sure it's on Nasdaq too. Yep, we got a void on Nasdaq too. So. Okay, new 1 hour candle about to start here. Okay, new candle is officially here. Oh, there's more. Yep, there's more 1 minute opens that are untouched up here. Yes, I know I'm down on this trade right now. I'm going to be adding to this.
Order filled.
We're pushing into the 1 hour on the VWAP on the 1 hour chart here. We did swipe the previous hour high. Being that we are so choppy, I think this would be a nice nice place to start failing from. But let's see if we hopefully don't attack these levels next. Yeah, if we just keep fucking powering through, then we got all the way up to here, 474. And why does it feel like every time I say that it comes almost every time? Five-minute open right here. 446. Five-minute open up here. Dude, how they leave this fucking void open this fucking far? It's crazy. All right, we came into these now. So that was a nice long. All right, I keep missing the longs. Missing the longs. 5-minute opens, about to touch. Didn't touch yet. Okay, 5-minute open touched. Oh, we're really gonna go straight up to this level again. 474. Is that what we're gonna do right now, Mr. Market? See what the 30, same look on the 30. Bullish above that. 15. I'm not buying this move at all. I'm not buying this. Like I don't believe that we're gonna. Yeah. Who knows, right? So we're 4 minutes into the new 1 hour candle and we're just ripping. Yeah, this got me really fucking good here. I was trying to be patient as we're coming up to VWAP, get a reversal back into the void. Did not happen. Now we got this 1 minute open here, 1 minute low opening range here. So we're coming into the first 1 minute candle low of the morning session, and now I'm actually, we left this 1 minute candle open early on in the first 1 minute of the day, so might want to get up there at some point, but I'm not trusting this move at all. I'm willing to take this loss if I'm wrong, but I'm really looking to add short on this. It's just a little risky to add a little more up here, but this void, we should get up into that. Question is when. Let's mark that out too. So we're actually, nope, this is the wrong previous day high. Here's previous day high. We came right up into previous day high. Once again. I got my finger on the trigger to close this trade, by the way, so because I can't afford another pop on this, which kind of looks like it wants to try.
Order filled.
So taking one off here. Back above previous day high. Brings us this 1 minute open over here. Yeah, you see that? All of this that we were talking about was setting us up for a big move. And that big move we saw push up to the upside. So we did finally clean break out of that trend. And I had that trend line up right here too, outlining that breakout right here. And that just kept going. So we're probably going to, let's see, here we go. Huh. How many times has this happened to me, X, right here? Right up to this 1 hour open. Patience, man. Patience. Now I gotta wait to see this reaction. So I'll take the loss. I can fight back from that $300 loss. I'm not too stressed about this right now. But now I gotta wait to see what we do at this level. But we had all the levels marked out. And this was I think this candle was the warning too. This was the warning. Let's swipe these lows here. Couldn't quite get down to here. Yeah. Okay, I want to see this reaction. All right, touched it. Touched it. Yep, we touched it. If it's gonna fail, it's gotta fail from here. But
Order filled. Order filled.
this is where I feel most comfortable adding to this. And then I'm just gonna layer my take profits all the way down and back into that void.
Order filled.
Stop loss has to be up here. And I'm gonna, hopefully if we get into the green here, I will protect this. We gotta get below this previous day high. Like it's gotta trade through this for this trade to be alive. Let's put 2 orders here. Right to that previous 1 hour open, huh? Nice stuff, huh? Very nice. So I have a chance here now to get out of this green. There is a chance. Getting back above that absolutely invalidates that. Absolutely invalidates it. So I don't want to see this fuck around again and go back up. All right, we touched that 1 minute open there. This is gonna fail. We gotta get failing soon. Why did it do that? Yeah, it could definitely be. Could definitely be. So this 1 hour open here back towards previous day close would be the next target if we fail. That would be down here at 377s. Down here. And then you got that void down there too. I haven't seen a void in a while too. They haven't been printing too many voids out here recently. What would be funny is if we come all the way back down to this 1 hour volume imbalance that we've been trying to attack for the past 2 hours. That'd be funny. All right, we're getting our move here. So this could now reverse on the red, on the hourly and go red. So we perfectly rejected that 1 hour open. So we're gonna start protecting this because we did sit in the red for a while. So we'll start protecting this soon. I need this to extend a little further to set some better stop losses that will be a little more protective. VWAP's here though, I gotta be careful there. VWAP is right here. If this uses it as another catalyst to go higher. But I think we retrace a lot of this though. I could be wrong, but I think we do. All right, we're gonna start protecting versus, come on, close this candle. All right, yep, we're gonna start protecting above that 1 minute high. All right, we're pushing this break even here. It's for 2 of them. All right, so 3 of them. Break even. Come on, man, just fucking move. Keep me in. It's gonna get me out.
Order filled.
All right, got me out of 2 of them. I got a heavy target here at this void. This is for me very clean. I'm gonna move both of my orders down here. It's a very clean trade in my opinion. I like this. Come on, give me that. What did he do? Place longs to negate. What kind of sorcery is this? No, I'm still in short. I'm still in short.
Order filled.
I'm adding to it again. Target is this 1 hour open over here as the first target right here. Right there. It's my first target. And then the void that we left open below that I've been sitting through this whole time. All right, let's protect. Let's protect. Let's protect. Okay, we're protecting now. We're trailing. Okay, we're trailing. This is going to the void. That's it. We're going to the fucking void. Give me that fucking trade. You know you want that shit. That's it. We protected our trade. We're in the green for this trade now. Come on, stop fucking around. Let's just reverse. Do what you want to do. You know you want it. Come on. Bro, what a fucking level, bro. What a level. Look at that level. Again, that might not hold for the whole day. All right. I'm just saying that this is like the top of the whole world, the top of the whole market. Like just for this price action session, what a fucking level. Called out 474. It's freaking beautiful. That's why I had to let it, when it was already up here, I had to let it go there and see what it did. Because I didn't want to get stopped out right there. All right, you're gonna stop out one, fine. Stop out one, that's fine. I'll keep this one in place. All right, the best scenario right now would be a bearish engulfing candle. We want to see a bearish engulfing candle and take this whole range out. We want to see it take this range out. All right, so we're out of one more. Chop City, man. Chop City. I'm gonna go outside and touch grass after this, guys. This has been a very choppy session.
Order filled.
I'm adding again to this because I still think we're getting here down here. Come on, you got this void down here that's still open. We love to attack these voids. Okay, love it. So I'm looking for a straight attack on that. Let's start by breaking this low. Let's break this low. Let's just get on with it. Let's just give it to me. Just give it to me. We know you want it. We're not blind. We can see the fucking void. We're not blind. Okay? It's one thing I'm not. I might be stubborn, but I'm not fucking blind. Okay? I'm not fucking blind. Let's put our protective stops again at break even. And we'll keep one up here. And we'll trail. We'll trail it. Once we extend past this 1 minute, this should fill. And then we'll trail the others. Alright, let's start trailing here. Come on, let's go. Extend it. Let's go. Come on. Just give me the fucking move. You're gonna fucking do it. I know you're gonna do it. You're gonna do it. All right, we protected this again, so we're back in profit on this choppy ass day. Come on, dude. Don't fucking break. Don't stop me out again, please. Just let me stay in this for once. There's a whole lot of space here. It might want to pop back up again. Pop back up again. No wick, 1 minute open. I don't think this has a wick. I can't see. Open. Open high, yeah, no wick. This is the bearish engulfing that I'm talking about. I want to see this just take this whole range out, man. All right, we're either getting stopped out or this is just gonna just collapse. So either one, good. Let's tighten this up too. What a chop day, bro. All right, let's go. Keep me in. Come on. You got all the room you need to drop now. Come on, do your little popper. Let's give me the dropper now. Moving our stop down slightly above that level.
Order filled.
Adding to it. It's like pulling teeth, man. This price action is just fucking pulling teeth, bro. It's horrendous.
Order filled.
Absolutely horrendous. What a fucking mess. Great recovery in general. Thanks, man. Yeah, that was pure magic. Not gonna lie. That was incredible. How nice would it have been to take the long and then take the short, right? I mean, that would have been just mastery. But I have my moments of mastery, and then I have my moments of stubbornness and all the rest. I still think we're going to go into that void, which is a 40-point drop from here. So I'm going to just have to take this because the chart is telling me to take it. That's it. Chart is telling me to do it. I'm going to listen. If we get up here, I'll sell another one. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm putting a short sell up here at this 1 minute open that has no wick on it. If we want to bounce back up to there, I'll add a short and then I'll manage from there. But that void is screaming. Screaming, come get me. This is like the perfect structure here to come and do that. Come on, come up here and fill me. I dare you. I dare you. Dare you to come and fill me. Watch, now that I have only one contract, it's gonna go. It's gonna go now. Oh shit. Let's see. Yeah, this is definitely it for me. It's gotta finish this trade. We gotta hit this void. Hit this void and I'll walk away. Oh man, dude, the levels I had marked out for the news data Tuesday and Wednesday, yesterday and Tuesday were just fucking magical. And it's nothing, it's literally all that we're doing here, just marking out these levels, looking at the higher time frames. It was just so nice. Like the market is not random. The market is absolutely very methodical in what it does. There's reason for everything. Everything it does. You know, so I do want to say this. There are times where these voids can stay open for hours or even sometimes days. So I will keep that marked on my chart. But because we're in such a low, so if you ever study any of ICT Inner Circle Trader stuff, he talks about high resistance conditions where basically price is highly resisting making the moves, and it's another word for choppy. And then there's days where it's low resistance and it just shoots straight to the targets that we looked at. Like there were several that if we weren't in this environment like this 1 hour volume imbalance, you know, we got relatively close, 10 points. right? But if this was not like this type of environment, then we would have attacked it. So there, I'm noticing when those are the signs is when my targets aren't hitting, and it just fights it so hard to get to those levels, and you get real close and it doesn't hit, and then it turns around and then you get all this stuff. That's when you can already tell it's chop city for the day. So I got to work on that as far as recognizing that, and then just stepping away, just letting price do what it does for the day. Because it could change into the next, like, into, now we're going into lunch hour soon, and then you got power hour. So the characteristics can change in these different sessions. But that's my 2 cents on choppy.
Order filled.
I'm gonna add, and I'm gonna add if it pops again. So if it pops again, I'm adding. This could be the first target though. This 1 hour open. This one right here. And I like to put my my orders, by the way, like a tick or two above the actual level that I'm targeting. So because we'll often see it sometimes get very close and not touch completely. So I like to put it like a tick or two above. But you can't tell me this hourly candle is going to reverse and go all the way back green again. I mean, that'd be insane, honestly. It just, technically speaking, it just doesn't look like that's going to happen. But let's look at the 30-minute real quick, because we just opened the new 30. Yeah, so this drop, if it's going to happen, it's this 30-minute candle would be a good time to do so. We still got the 30-minute open that's untouched above us, which is where my sell limit is. See that right up there? That's where my ad is, right there. So I'll add if we get there. It's so funny because yesterday, I literally traded for like 15 minutes, and it was $1,500. You know, like there are times where you're just gonna get those fast moves, one directional moves, and you're good, and you hit your target and you get out. But then there's times like this where you just get chopped to death until it decides to go in your direction. So something to note, every time I say that it goes, I should shut up. I think they're listening to me. They're listening. The algos hear me. Because I'm moving so much money over here. There's these 1 minute opens untouched. I'd like to see those stay open now. I'd feel better if you filled this order and like stop fucking around, honestly. I mean, we got very close, but I'd feel way better if we just did that and got it over with. What a chop session. This is just hilarious. This is a prime example of not conditions on not to trade is this. Absolutely this. Yesterday, incredible trading day. Day before that, incredible trading day. Like, I think I'm realizing that my best days are these big news movers. We get 150 point range up, then you get 150 point down, and it's just so clean and just so, I want to say easy to trade, because it kind of is. Once it picks a direction, bam, it starts attacking. You know, news driver days, I think are my best days, and I should probably focus on those a little bit more and just kind of maybe step away a little bit on the other days because this isn't worth it. I mean, this is not worth it at all. I mean, I've been on since the 8:30 news release, so 3 hours, and we're flat. So it's just a perfect example of conditions of not to trade. And we saw it early on once price was giving us too much of a headache. Let's see, did Muhammad join the Discord chat? No, he didn't. All right. Just want to make sure he had access. So I would like to see this fill, or for us to touch this 1 minute open before we do the move. I don't really care either way, but it would just be easier for it to do so. Big old 4-hour range. Bro, if this doesn't break down here, I'm gonna just throw the I'm gonna fucking throw this all out the window. If we come all the way back up to here, dude, I'm fucking done. Like, you're seeing what's going on. It's just straight trash. Come on, man. Come on, let's go down here. Come on, give me the fucking clean move for once. Jesus. Come on. I hate to get stopped out at break even again. Can we just get our target, please? I'm gonna use the word please now, Mr. Market. Can we please touch this 1 hour opening candle, please? There's multiple confluences there. Can we just go? Can we go? Here we go. Let's just trail our stop here. Now that extend. Yay! We got a fill. Woot woot is all I'm gonna say. Now we're gonna get this void. Straight to it. Come on. Come on. Straight to it. Make me eat my words about being choppy. Come on. Let's go. Straight to it. What a joke of a day. Come on. Give me the void. Give it for the people. Come on. Do it for the people. Don't do it for me. Do it for the people. Let's push this up a little. Do it for the people. Come on. I'm not even excited about being like $50 green on the day. I'm just excited that we got a fucking sustained move. So yeah. All right, we get stopped out here, and that's it. We're done. We're calling it a day. Period. End the story. Should I raise it a little? Let's raise it a little. Let's fucking... I want to see this fill. Come on. Come on, baby. Get it. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. You would think I have like thousands of dollars in this trade with the way that I'm acting. I'm just happy to see fucking price hit our targets. Come on, don't go that way. Don't go that way. Get your ass back down there. Get your ass down there. It's not gonna do it. It's gonna fucking pop again. I already know it. It's not gonna do it. It's gonna pop before it gets back down there. Look, here's a volume imbalance right here. Look right here. Candle close, candle open. That separation is a volume imbalance. All right. All right, that's it. No mas. So in general, the recovery is to add mini trades within. Yeah. I mean, that's what I'll do sometimes when I have a higher conviction in something, and we're at a level where, it's pretty much make or break. So that if it went above that level, I know I'm wrong. For sure. Like that's it. I gotta get the fuck out. So when I'm in a position like that, I'll add a little bit and then just tighten that risk up really tightly, like right above that level. So it just kind of helps. All right, we're taking $62 back from the bank over here. All my fucking chips. I'm gonna show you my desk here, and then I'll close this thing up. Show you my desk. It's gonna go to that void. I'm telling you, it's not staying open. I'm not taking it. I'm done with you. You guys broke my heart. All right, let's get the desk real quick. I'm gonna move it around with the tripod, but so I got the got my phone here. I was just kind of paying attention to the chat a little bit there, but I got my banker stack right here. So this is the money that I want to take. From. All right, look, there's the void. We're putting it on both. Ready? Bam. There's the void. Fucking bastards. And then this is my stack right here. So then I'll take from and do my thing. And this is my little dream inspiration right there. A little Porsche GT4 RS, the green wheels. So this is my little setup right here. So but yeah, we hit the void, right? We hit the void all the way from that 474 area, which we had been looking at. So yeah, good stuff. Thanks X, thanks for rocking with me this whole session, bro. I hope that was valuable to you. It was definitely valuable to me as far as like patience and all that stuff. Next level is down here. So if we really just start shitting the bed, it's down here. 322. But you know what? I am gonna stick with my word and just finish this up here. I'm done. I'll come back maybe like 2. I'll come back maybe around 2. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Maybe not. But if I do, I'll put it in the chat. All right. I'll let you know in the Discord and just say that I'm doing a PM session. So, all right, bro. Thanks again for stopping in, man. I had a great time here with you. So, appreciate you. I will talk to you later. By the way, one quick thing. This void lasted 100 points from 364 to 474. So 110 points from that void. And we ended up adding right up here. So, and ended up making it down into our target. So with that, we'll wrap this up. Have a good afternoon, and we'll talk to you later. Peace out. Let's end the stream.